When it comes to finding the right type of person for you, I want you to first think about the dream person you want to date. Think about their personality and think about all the different things you want that person to do. Think about maybe if you're into reading, maybe you want that person to read books, maybe you want that person to have a job, maybe you want that person to be a little more focused on their diet and going to the gym. Think about all these things, but think about them on a simple scale, simple terms, right? Don't think about things too crazy like, for women, I want this guy to make $100,000 a year, right? Or for a guy, I want this girl to look like Sandra Bullock, right? These things are all too extreme and you know what I mean? You're thinking too far ahead, too further down the road. If you end up thinking about things way too far down the road and things too far ahead, you're just gonna end up losing yourself, right? In the dating relationship, you know what I mean? The basis of a healthy relationship, a healthy dating life is you have to think of things in simple terms. So focus on, job, reading, whatever it may be. Focus on that and take into account your passions too. Just think about everything you do in your life and everything you want to do. So with that being said, for all you men out there, don't ever be afraid to approach your crush and talk to your crush. Don't ever assume she's out of your league, and don't ever stoop down. Don't ever let someone, in your mind make you feel little. Don't ever, ever, ever assume that you can't get your crush. Especially for men, you have to have a confidence and you have to come in and assume that girl likes you. You have to, just find a way to build your confidence, just go talk to her, right? Because what's worse than her saying no is you telling yourself no and not even allowing yourself the situation to go talk to her, right? That creates failure in your mind and you're already missing out on talking to a girl who could be so into you, who might have the same passions and interests as you, right? So that's key. And for all you women out there, you have to, same thing. Don't assume a guy is out of your league. Don't assume he doesn't want to talk to you. Don't assume, he wouldn't never show interest in you. Don't show insecurity to that. Just go in there with confidence. Better yet, go talk to him or make it an easy opportunity for him to talk to you. Always assume that. With all of us out there, there are no leagues. Leagues don't exist to us. You talk to who you want. If you're a guy and you want to talk to a 10, go talk to a 10. Don't assume she's not into you or she's out of your league. There are no leagues. They don't exist to us. So go talk to them, right? We're all in this together. Now, with that being said, one of the key critical things to finding the right person for you is you have to be aware of your environment. You have to be aware of where you're going when you're at the store, when you're at the gym, when you're at school, wherever. Always take into account your surroundings and see who's around. See who's ordering food. See who's reading a book in the corner. Take into account all these different things. It's very critical. You can't find someone if you're not aware of what's going on around you and you're too focused in your, tunnel vision on what you're doing. So be aware of that. The reason why it's critical that you're aware is because you want to find someone with similar passions and interests at places that, make it obvious that they have similar passions and interests as well. For example, let's say you're into reading. You love reading the Harry Potter books, or maybe you love reading cooking books, something with reading, right? So you go to Barnes and Nobles once or twice a week to look at different books, right? The thing is, you need to look for your next crush at that Barnes and Nobles. Let's say you find that crush, you find someone you like, because odds are they're going to love reading books too. They're going to love maybe cooking books. Maybe they love to cook. They're going to have similar passions and interests to you as well. And this is very critical and very key to finding someone who's right for you, because odds are that crush you find there is the next best person for you and to add value to your life, to grow with you, right? Let's say you're at a party, right? You go to parties, you're social, you have friends. You love talking to people there. Go find a girl and go talk to her there. If she's pretty cute, just walk up to her and just ask her a question. You know what I mean? Odds are, if she's there, she's social as well. She loves going out, similar passions, interests to you, and that's someone who could bring value to your life, someone you could grow with, someone you could, you know what I mean, start something amazing with. So start being aware of surroundings, even at the gym. When you go to the gym, a lot of people like to assume the gym's a bad place to talk to a guy or girl. People have their, you know what I mean, their headphones in here. And they assume that, you know, people don't want to talk, which is true. A lot of people don't want to see other people at the gym or talk. But the thing is, if you don't give yourself a chance to talk to someone else at the gym, you're already failing, right? The worst thing that could happen is someone rejects you, someone ignores you, and I promise, for all you guys and girls out there, no one's gonna remember that you got rejected. No one. No one's gonna hold it against you. We all get rejected thousands of times in our lives, right? So don't be afraid to go talk to that one crush you just happen to see once in your life. Because maybe that's the last time you'll ever see that person. So just go up to them and talk to them. You want to find people at places that have your interests, your passions in check. This is the best place to find someone who's right for you, right? Now, in a situation such as online dating, you know, it kind of evens the play field because you can talk to many people, right? There's many people on it. You can talk to, you know, find someone who's cute, find someone you're into, you know, match with them however the dating thing works, and you can talk to them. But, you know what I mean? You're not at a Barnes and Nobles. You're not at a place to find similar interests with them. So you need to ask them questions, right? You need to ask that person, if you're a guy who's into cars, right? And you love going to car shows, say something like, what is your favorite type of car, right? Ask questions that are in direct correspondence, right, with your passions and interests in life. Ask questions so if she has a similar passion or interest, or he has a similar passion and interest, you can build up on it. You can talk about it. You know what I mean? You can start something. Finding someone who's right for you includes talking, having good chemistry, and finding similar passions and interests as well. So, online dating, go ahead and do that. If you're a guy and you see a girl walking down the street and, you know, you're really into her, you think she's cute, go up and talk to her. Go up and talk to her, and you could even start right away. Just ask her a question about your passions and interests, like lifting, the gym, diet, something, you know? It's the quickest way to tell if someone's right for you or not. It's the quickest way to, you know what I mean? Grow something amazing and bond with someone. And another critical thing with taking all of this into account is when you do talk to your crush at a party and you do get their number and you do start going on dates, if you get rejected, do not take it personally. Don't take it personally, and that is the best thing that can put yourself even further back, right? So it's the worst thing for you. Don't let it affect you. Odds are, you know what I mean? You'll find another crush, and with all the billions of people out there, you'll have many crushes, right? And those many crushes will have similar passion and interest to you, and many of them will be into you. There's just so many people out there that the odds are in your favor with that, right? So don't take it to heart that someone doesn't like you and a crush isn't going to give you a chance, because there are so many people out there. So many people out there, right? So look for your crush at places where you have similar passions and interests. Don't take it to heart at all if you're rejected. And don't be afraid to approach your crush. Don't be afraid to talk to them, do whatever. Put yourself in a situation where you're going to talk to them and just go talk to them, right? This is the best way to find the right person for you and to grow a healthy relationship and to start something good for yourself, to add value to your life, which is the whole point of a relationship, right? To grow something good with somebody So maybe start a family, add value to your life, and all those good things, right? Be safe.